Characters in My Hero Academia come in all shapes and sizes. Some are small but provide the biggest explosions, and some are big but, well, they do nothing. Psst, I heard Panda Man is here somewhere, but I can't find him. I'll wait for you at the end of the video to tell me where he is. But what happens if all the characters are stacked against one another? With so many unique abilities, skills, and backstories, who comes out on top? But we know that there are many characters in My Hero Academia, so we're only choosing the important ones, and we'll rank them from worst to best. First on the list, we have the former Yakuza leader and the main antagonist of the Shiya Hasaikai arc, Overhaul. His name is built on his quirk, which is Overhaul, and this ability is deadly. Anything he touches dies, or something similar. Well, his quirk grants him the ability to disassemble anything he wants, and assemble it on his will. He has complete control over matter, which makes his quirk quite useful. For example, Overhaul can touch other people to kill them, or use Reassemble to heal their wounds. He's partly immortal because he can regenerate his limbs without having to even make contact with them. But that's about it. While his quirk is broken, he doesn't offer anything else, which is seen when he loses both of his arms to Shigaraki and Mr. Compresses' attack. Poor guy. Next up, we have Keigo Takami. Keigo Takami is one of the unique cases. He's a former number 3 and current number 2 hero, who all the female fans fell for. But is he as good as he looks? His quirk is Fierce Wings, which gives him a massive pair of bright, red, feathery wings on his back. From flying and controlling his movements to even attacking opponents with his feathers, he was one of the most promising students in the world. His attacks include feather blades, enhanced sight, enhanced speed, and vocal espionage, which is broken. However, Hawk's life was destroyed after All For One stole his powers, leaving him quirkless, which is the reason why he's ranked so low on the list. Now we have Nezu, stronger than Hawk? Hear me out. I mean, we have Mr. Principal in a tier so low, but keep watching, the characters get crazier throughout the list. Mr. Principal might look like he's useless, but he has one of the most unique quirks known to mankind, maybe animals as well. He uses High Specs, a quirk that gives him a high level of intelligence, surpassing all the species. He's an expert at making strategic moves and is one of the reasons why the UA always get out of trouble. Other than his intelligence, he's not physically the strongest. Now to the prodigies on the list. Dabi is someone no one would mess with. At one point in the MHA community, people started considering him as one of the most robust characters ever. He's the elder brother of Shoto and the son of Endeavor. Dabi's quirk is Blue Flame, in which he can use blue flames to attack his opponents. By using Flash Fire Fist Ultimate, Endeavor's signature move, Dabi maximizes the temperature to the highest level, burning anything that comes his way while increasing his speed drastically. This makes him one of the strongest characters ever. However, we've placed him below many other characters because he's still physically weak, and his body does not suit his quirk. It's time for everyone's favorite, Shoto Todoroki. Todoroki is one of the strongest characters who has matured well over the years. He's the youngest son of Endeavor and one of the strongest heroes. Aside from his keen intellect and strong willpower, his ability, half cold, half hot, puts him at such a huge advantage compared to his brother. By manipulating his fire and ice powers, he can easily defeat most characters in the series. Todoroki's moves like Heaven-Piercing Ice Wall allow him to attack on a massive scale by putting out giant ice attacks to pierce opponents, ultimately destroying them. He also uses the Wall of Flames to generate a burst of flames. Throughout the years, Todoroki has become quite strong and even competing with the strongest heroes in the anime. While most people would tie Todoroki and Bakugo, in my opinion, Bakugo takes the cake for being the stronger one. His quirk is Explosion, and throughout the series, he's evolved in many ways you've never imagined. By keeping his explosions going on even when he's in the air, Bakugo has maintained a higher level of energy throughout the series. He can use Explosive Speed, Stun Grenade, AP Shot, and his most powerful ability, the Howitzer Impact. This is his strongest move, where he takes the air and propels himself in a circular motion, using explosions, ultimately creating a tornado. If anyone is caught with this ability, it's a guaranteed win. He's stronger than Todoroki, but still needs improvement to catch up with Deku. Probably the most popular character in the series, Aizawa is the homeroom teacher at UA, and his quirk is quite interesting. His quirk is known as Eraser, and much like the name, it can nullify a person's quirk if he looks at them. After being nerfed by the plot, he can't use his eyes for a long time, but overall, his quirk would be ideal against high-level opponents like One For All and Shigaraki, but his combat skills are amazing, and he still uses his binding clothes to attack opponents, making him the perfect B-tier character. Ever since the first season, we saw this badass beast or monster made from human corpses called Nomu. Nomu are experiments made to kill one for all due to how deadly he is. Throughout the season, we've seen many types of Nomu, such as high-end and USJ Nomu. The USJ Nomu is an upper tier Nomu. It's one of the strongest artificial humans seen so far. It has 2 quirks, shock absorption and super regeneration. And then we have high-end Nomu, the ones that have quirks after quirks after quirks. They never stop. Both USJ Nomu and high-end Nomu are some of the strongest characters in the series. The Flame Hero has to be on the list because he's just so strong. After All Might retired, he became the #1 hero temporarily, and for good reasons. His quirk is Hell Flame, which allows him to produce and manipulate large amounts of fire at will. He has many moves like Flash Fire Fist, Hell's Curtain, and Prominence Burn, but by going beyond his limits, he uses the Plus Ultra Prominence Burn, which enables him to destroy even some of the strongest villains, like high-end Nomu like Hood or Tomura Shigaraki. It's a shame that Endeavor rarely gets serious, even though he looks like someone who would be ready to fight the Walmart manager. And now, when it comes to Deku, he was born quirkless, but received the deadly one-for-all quirk from All Might, making him the 9th wielder of this ability. He's got a body that is stronger than any athlete, and his quirks have changed throughout the years. Amongst his techniques, the 1,000,000% Delaware Detroit Smash was enough to destroy any opponent that messed with Deku. And even now, he's improving with every single manga chapter we see. His power, speed, technique, wits, and willpower surpass every single character that comes in the series, making him one of the strongest characters in the game. Unless we put Shigaraki into play, which is the most controversial take, especially for anime fans, Tomura Shigaraki might look like a loser, but he's the most robust character in My Hero Academia. After undergoing body transformation, he gained immense power to overwhelm all the UA students. He was so strong that he even killed one of the most powerful heroes, Star and Stripe. Shigaraki uses Decay, which allows him to disintegrate whatever he touches with all 5 fingers. He also has All for One, which he uses to steal others' quirks. Shigaraki is the most robust character in the series because he can destroy anyone who messes with him. It's just that he's a little messed up in the head, which makes him lose his mind, and ultimately has to regroup with his team. Shigaraki is sometimes hailed as the strongest character, but due to his deteriorating mental health, he's placed here on the list. In his prime, All for One wasn't what you would ever recognize. The mentor of Tomura Shigaraki and the arch nemesis of All Might, this guy's abilities are otherworldly. His quirk is one of the strongest, which is All for One. This quirk allows him to steal other people's quirk, which is just broken at this point. If we start talking about All for One, that's just going to take a whole nother video. So let's just say that he's amongst one of the strongest. But if there were anyone that could ever stop Prime All for One, it would be Prime All Might. Toshinori Yagi is the former #1 pro hero and the symbol of peace at the UA High School. His ability, One for All, which was transferred to him by Nana Shimura. By using his ability, he can store huge amounts of raw power and release it to do incredible damage to opponents. He has many strong attacks, like California Smash, Carolina Smash, Detroit Smash, Missouri Smash, and all the states in America you can think of. But his quirk is what makes him the strongest hero of all time. However, All Might isn't just any hero, he's the symbol of hope. He inspires millions around the globe and puts light in the heart of many civilians, heroes, and even villains. These are some of the strongest characters from worst to best. Let us know which rankings you would like to see next. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for future videos like these. Oh wait, did you see the panda? Comment below where it is.